Hello and welcome back to our channel. I'm Colleen and this is our Blessed Life, and today is our first day back to school after the Christmas break. We did a few half days last week for Katie to do some SAT prep and for Sophie to do some review work in her math and language arts, but today we're back to our normal schedule. So we have already done breakfast and morning time, and we're getting ready to start our independent schoolwork right now. Go ahead and give you an update on the pool. I'm gonna go ahead and insert some footage of all of the stuff that happened last week. Still doing our January challenges. We are still doing our no spend, low spend January, as well as our active in January challenge. And I'll go ahead and update you on both of those challenges as well today. So last week, the only extra money that we spent was for groceries for $77.49. So I showed you in that video how I made my meal plan and grocery list and all that kind of stuff. That's all the money we've spent. We haven't put gas in the car or anything like that. I do have a grocery pickup scheduled for today. This is the meal plan that I made for this week. So we had beef stroganoff yesterday, broccoli cheddar soup tonight, a roast con pollo we're gonna have tomorrow, spaghetti, chicken and gravy with noodles, salmon patties with broccoli, and then again frozen orange chicken because I had that on hand. So several of these meals I was able to make without spending any money at all because I had everything. The only two meals where I needed to actually buy groceries to complete everything was the broccoli cheddar soup and the roast con pollo. So that is on our grocery list for today. And just a quick update on our active challenge. We did forget for some reason. I think it was raining on Saturday and we forgot to do our little indoor video that we've been doing. There's a walking video that we've been using on YouTube. And it's a 1 mile walk. It takes 15 minutes and it's kind of like a little bit of like a cardiovascular. It's not just walking, but you do some other things as well. But we've been using that and just totally forgot to do it on Saturday. So on Sunday, we went for a walk, a 1.67 mile walk, and then we also biked for 5.24 miles to try to make that up by doing two different things. But I can't believe we forgot that, but we did. Other than that, we've been kind of faithfully doing it. We did not start until Sunday, January 3rd, so we skipped one day just because we completely forgot. So that's an update on our challenges. Like I said, we do have a grocery pickup today. We have a Walmart grocery pickup between 12 and 1, and then I also am going to need to run to Publix for a few things that I was unable to get at Walmart. For morning time for this winter, what we're doing is we are finishing up the Good and the Beautiful History Year 3. We did lesson 27 today. We're just going to continue those until we finish up that book. We're also doing a few read alouds today. This was the read aloud that we did for Sophie, Winter Days in the Big Woods. We're also doing our Bible reading. So we're working on reading through the Bible by the time Katie graduates. And so we started the book of Numbers this morning, and we're also so during school we're reading through the Old Testament. And then in our devotions at night, we're actually doing the New Testament. So we finished the book of Luke. Now we're in the book of Matthew. We're just going to kind of start back at the beginning and work through. We just read through the book of Luke during Advent season. So that's what we are doing with morning time. We are continuing to do CNN 10 and World Watch top story. And the girls enjoy both of those. So that's what we're doing for morning time. We'll plan it, and this is how we keep track of all of our daily assignments. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what the girls have scheduled today. So this was our morning time. So I showed you everything that we did for that. Katie has math, which she's already finished. She has chemistry, she has world history, she has computer science, and then she has language arts. And Katie does not always do her school in the order that it shows on here. So sometimes she may choose to do a different order. And if she does that, she just checks off what she actually does for the week. So as I've said, we look at our school for the whole week rather than a day, and because sometimes it makes more sense for us to move things around. And then here's Sophie's: handwriting, reading, language arts, math, social studies, and science. So for example, a lot of times I might do several days of social studies if I'm going to do social studies that day. So, all right, Katie just finished her math, and now she's working on her science. She's doing her science vocabulary words first. Okay. All right, so this is Sophie's picture that she colored. Just going to show y'all some of these things we don't do because of Sophie's handwriting disability, like something like this, the My Story Journal. She's just not to that point yet. I do have her copy some of these words. I'm going to see if I can focus so you can see her handwriting. This is a big struggle for her. She's in occupational therapy for handwriting. And then also, these word searches are above her right now, so we don't do those either. Every once in a while, I'll help her do that, but it's kind of like I just feel like there's a better use of our time sometimes with certain things. So mostly what we do, and this is the My Story one by Master Books. Mostly what I do here is have her practice a little bit of handwriting. We read the stories, and we talk about the vocabulary, and then I let her do the coloring. That's the primary way we use this book with Sophie.
Can I tell you what it is? This is blue, and that's the this is concrete, and that's the blue water.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
Concrete. Can walk, bake, and cook. I love Papa.
Friends, we'd love to pray for you. If we can pray for you, let us know in the comments below.
This summer I'll be by your side. A wonder that you can't describe. How long will you wait for me?
So we're gonna go pick up the groceries. Gary right now is at Publix getting the couple things. Walmart actually sent me an email saying that there were 4 things that they couldn't get on the list, so Gary was going to add those to his Publix list. Alright, so Sophie has done all of her school now except for math, so when we get back home we're going to do math. It's 12 o'clock right now. Katie, what have you completed?
I've done math, science, and a little bit of computer science.
All right, this is our mini Publix grocery haul. So these 3 things here were actually supposed to come from Walmart, but they were out. So this is cilantro, aroma tomato, and some cinnamon dolce coffee pods. And then in addition to this, we got some avocados at Publix and some sweet tea, but we originally just were going there for the avocados and sweet tea. So this was Publix, and this was $21.66 for these things and the tea, which is already in the garage. Then at Walmart, we got a gallon of milk, a couple of things of potato soup, some of these, the sandwich bread, some chips. We got some of these pretzel chips, and then some baked Lays. We got some of these frozen garlic and butter mussels. This is actually 2 packs, so that will make 2 meals. And then some yeast rolls. I got 1 red bell pepper, and then a big thing of broccoli, which I'm going to be using part of this for the broccoli soup tonight. And then some queso, which is for one of the meals this week. So this is for a meal, this is for a meal, this is for a meal this week, and so are the rolls. This is because I always buy it at Walmart, and they don't have it anywhere else. And then everything else, this is just for lunches this week, and then some milk. All right, so I added that to my spending log, and so for the Walmart groceries, it was $56.84. So this is our refrigerator before the grocery shopping. Honestly, we're just not keeping a whole lot of stuff in here right now. And I do need to make a Sam's run next week because I'm getting low on eggs and bacon and stuff that we use like every day. Okay, we're getting ready to go ride our bikes towards our active challenge for January. So we remember today, it's still pretty chilly here, but it's not quite as cold. as it has been. Sophie is not in a great mood. She's a little tired, but she's gonna make it, right? Yeah. You love riding your bike once you get going. Yeah, spend a little time with Daddy. You ready? Ready, bitty baby?
Yeah.
All right, come on, Dad.
With my fancy hat.
With your fancy hat.
Yeah.
We like to keep our ears warm, don't we?
Yeah, sometimes with a hat. You did it and do that.
All right, let's go get the bikes.
You're from, it's in the fabric of your soul. I just wanna go home, where everybody knows me home, and I make all my memories home. I just wanna go.
All right, we just made it back from our bike ride. Was it cold?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I go.
Yeah, it was cold. We did 7 miles today, which was a good bit more than we've been doing lately, but it was good. It wasn't quite as cold as it has been, but Sophie forgot her gloves, and I think her hands got cold by the end, and I think we're all cold, but it wasn't as windy today, so it wasn't as bad, and but on the way back, we noticed a little bit of raindrops, so we got back just in time, didn't we?
Yeah, you go cook any dinner.
I am gonna cook some dinner.
You just go on and cook dinner.
You ready for dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go outside and show y'all what they did today on the pool. So, excavation was completed and plumbing had been completed, and so today they apparently, it looks like they probably did a little bit more of the plumbing. So they did the in-floor cleaning system today, and you also can see all the rebar. That was not there this weekend. So they're gonna be pouring concrete on Thursday, I guess, as long as there's no rain. And then after that, he said maybe even by Friday, they're gonna go ahead and like redistribute the dirt and kind of grade this all out so it won't look so weird, because right now we have a lot of dirt stacked up that needs to be moved, and goodness, if we had a lot of rain, it would be a big mess back here. So hopefully they'll go ahead and do that quickly and make the yard kind of get back to where it was. One of these steps on the bottom here are going to be taken off, so this will be shortened a little bit and give us a little bit more room between here and the pool. So one of the things that they said was that they plan to do the shotcrete on Thursday and possibly tile work, or like, you know, just around the edges on Friday. So we'll see if that happens. They said that tile may not actually happen on Friday. So, and then they may be able to do some of the grading Friday, which we would really like, because right now it's a real mess back here. So, but he said it's really only going to take about 8 weeks. That doesn't include landscaping or anything like that, but just to like get the pool, you know, looking like a pool, I guess. So that's where we are, and they started last Thursday, so hasn't even been a week yet. They worked Thursday and Friday, and today's Monday, right? So this is just 3 days of work, all that they've done in 3 days of work, and they've actually had 2 different crews out here. The first 2 days were an excavation team, and today was, I guess, the rebar team. So that's pretty impressive if you think about it being just 3 business days of work. All right, I'm getting ready to start some supper. I'm gonna do a broccoli cheddar soup. It's a new recipe, so I've never tried it, but I will link it in the description box below. I'll let you know if it's any good before I link it. All right, so Gary just went out to get the cheddar cheese. So it calls for 3½ cups of chicken broth, 4 cloves of garlic, a cup of heavy cream, 4 cups of broccoli, the cut florets. So we already have that. I'm gonna cut this up a little bit more though. And then 3 cups of cheddar cheese.
Where the wind's blowing and the leaves they turn to gold, like they did with you those summers ago. I can't stop thinking about those years ago when sleeping next to you was
It says once you add the broccoli, you're just gonna put it on High heat, bring it to a boil, and then let it simmer for 10 to 20 minutes until the broccoli's tender. And then after that, you add the cheese a half a cup at a time.
But now remembering is all I know. There's a storm coming. Summer's just around the bend.
What do we think about the broccoli cheddar soup? Sophie?
Yummy.
Yummy. She's eating it up. She loves it. How about you?
It was okay, but broccoli cheddar soup is just not my favorite.
We are getting ready to clean up from dinner and we're gonna play a game. We're also, before we do that, we're gonna do our devotion. We have been doing Right Now Media. Again, it's a different devotion. What's it called, Gary?
It's called Finding Truth by Francis Chan.
Okay, so Finding Truth by Francis Chan. So we're doing that devotion. We're also reading from Matthew, and then we're gonna do our game tonight.
Wish that I could stay in this moment forever, so I can hold you in my arms.
I hope you enjoyed it. And if you like it, give a bye.
As long as I'm able, scare the monsters under your bed. Deep